Hey guys, welcome back for some more Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. It has been quite a while. I'm sorry for my kind of long absence. But you know, with the holidays and then me getting the flu, yeah, not very great. And speaking of the flu, I still have a little bit of a cough, so I'm sorry if, you know, that I cough during this. And also right now my throat doesn't feel perfect. It feels a little dry. But my pipes are broken, so no water bottle for me. So yeah, sorry if I don't sound great in this. But yeah. So where we last left off, we got dropped down here because these jellyfish sisters, ladies, saw that we had very powerful potential. Yeah. And now they're just doing a dance, and they want us to go get pearls for them. So yeah, so like whenever you get a new ability, there's always like a little area for you to test it out. So this little boo thing right here, we've actually seen this. We've happened to come across it before, but we didn't know what to do with it. It just disappears when you look at it, and you know. So we are going to be using Luigi's Thunder Hand back ability. I'm just gonna call them backhand abilities because, you know, that's the best way to refer to them. So Luigi's gonna charge up Thunder Hand behind Mario, and then using cartoon logic and static electricity, we are able to move sideways, which we could not do otherwise because the Mario Brothers, yeah, I don't know why they just kind of have problems with that stuff. They just don't like moving side to side. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so really we're just using that to push the boo switches. And oh yeah, and now we're going to use it to weave through these rolling things. Oh, okay, do it too much. This can be a little bit difficult, slightly, sometimes. For some people, but yeah. And then we got the first pearl, the green pearl bean, and it actually brings us back automatically because the thing about those pillars is that the way we weaved through them, we would not be able to weave back. Although wait, was there actually? Wait, no, I think there was room to be able to get back if you so wanted to. Oh good, so good, a green pearl bean. That. And next is the red pearl bean. Oh, get it, please. Hurry, quickly now. Yeah. So we're gonna go this way again. But yeah, so there's something about the Thunder Hand backhand ability that I will bring up soon. Yeah. Okay, so these guys we've also seen before. No matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down, I think. So now we're gonna be using Mario's backhand ability. To use more cartoon logic to make Luigi run like hell and charge into him. How did that happen? You guys are no slouches. So this will move the big fat Koopas out of your way wherever you see them. And yeah. Oh, and now we have more pillars. These pillars are fast and you cannot weave through them. They're just too fast. So okay, so what you want to do is you want to release the button a little bit before you'd want to dash because there's a little bit of a delay. So like here. There you go. And yeah, that gets us the red pearl bean. And you know, generally this kind of brings up the thing with these games and RPGs in general is where it's like, oh, you can't progress because this. And it's kind of a weird reason, like you could say technically the Mario Brothers should be able to just move around or like just charge through and knock those Koopas over no matter what. They shouldn't need these abilities, but whatever, they need these abilities. And I'm not trying to critique, but I'm pointing out something that some people maybe might not like games like this because of. Like I know some people who would definitely not like this game just because of that, and while that is kind of dumb, I think you should be able to enjoy the game without that stuff bothering you. I don't even know really why I brought it up. It's not really important, but whatever. topics to talk about when making these videos, yeah. So we have some enemies over here, and these enemies kind of suck. They are elite Troopeas. They're like the Troopeas, but elite. I believe they just have stronger stats. Oh, also now that we have the backhand abilities, we now have 2 new bros attacks that are themed around the hands. But I kind of think these enemies are immune to both of them. Let's try it. So let's see. You want to... Oh yeah, so for this one, you want to repeatedly tap A, and then you want to hit B to knock these fireballs back, and it's pretty easy. Yeah, they have a resistance to the fire abilities. What about thunder? Alright, so for that one, yeah, they resist both. And I don't know why they put these enemies here, right when you get these new attacks, and then they just put enemies that you can't really fight them with. That's just dumb. But yeah, so for Luigi's, it's just pressing B 3 times. It's similar to that of like the Bounce and Splash Bros moves. And then for Mario's, it's just tap A repeatedly and then tap B a few times. They're probably the easiest Bros attacks command-wise. They're pretty easy to do. Luigi's is special though, because, well, it's good because it can hit all targets, which is really nice. It hits them all at once, for equal base damage. There's something else special about it, I forget though. Oh yeah, these guys have lots of health or defense, and they can heal themselves and each other. So yeah, they are not fun enemies. But if you do this counterattack, if you do it correctly, that's the main way to really deal damage to these guys. Oh, okay, that took 1 damage, really? I think they take 1 damage from like every hit. Yeah. And I think normal jump and hammer moves won't even affect them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, jump moves work, but hammer moves, they retreat into their shell. So generally, really annoying enemies. I don't like them at all. Ooh, and they can be a little fast. So yeah, I guess just jump on them. I would suggest focusing down one at a time, just because of how they can heal themselves or each other. Oh, okay. But yeah, so just jump on them. Everything else does like nothing to them, which kind of sucks. Yeah, so I would kind of like to avoid them when I can, just because fighting them is a huge drag and I don't like it. Oh yeah, they can also just straight up revive each other, which is, you know, fun. Enemies. Wow. Wow, I'm glad I came back to this game. Oh boy, what are you gonna do? Wow, totally not a BS fight. Yeah. 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 I actually want to go over, do they have a map over here? Yes. So now, here's the thing. Now that we've gotten these, new abilities, we can progress forwards. But, I would not suggest you do that right away. Check your inventory and your stats and your health. Check what you have. I have 31 mushrooms. That's pretty good. I also have a decent amount of syrup. But if you are low on items, you do not want to progress forwards. Okay? You want to go this way. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, where? Hang on. No, you want to go up, I think. Yes, you want to go to the green pipe, and you want to take that to Castletown. Very important that you do this. And just stock up on items. Make sure you have everything you need. Make sure you're at full health and everything. Trust me, you do not want to continue if you do not have a good stock of items, or at least enough to sustain you. I progressed with very low items, and I at one point let Mario get to a very low health and SP and BP stat. and it was a big mistake of mine, and I regret it heavily. I will explain why in a bit. We have enough super mushrooms. Nuts, I think we're good on. Syrup, I think I want to. Yeah. And we don't need ultra items because they're way too OP even still. And sell some old stuff if you need to, in order to afford things. I don't think there's any new, I don't believe there's any new gear, so don't really bother going to the gear shop. But yeah, so just make sure you're fully stocked and ready. Because yeah, you're gonna regret it a lot if you're not. Anyway, if you are stocked up and have all your health and BP and you have a good amount of items, continue forwards. That's what we will do. And oh, he's back. Got another one of you. I always press that button. Alright, and we got this yellow pipe over here. And we got a little bit more underwater to deal with. Huzzah! Water Lagubos, water spores, sea floor volcanic attack. Bleh, I can't speak. Volcanic activity causes heated water to erupt and stream to the surface. Open your arms wide, let the water hit you to be blasted up high. Basically, what this means is spin. If we go over here, no. Okay, I don't know how to get over there then. Alright, so we'll spin this way. Wait, no, nah. Alright, so I guess you can't get up there yet. But yeah. Let's try to avoid too many encounters. I don't really want to fight anything much yet. Like in, I mean, the experience is good to get. There's just that one little section. Let's go up this pipe. There's another save album here. I would not save quite yet, because if you are not stocked up on items and you hit that save block and you pass through this next segment, you will not be able to return at all. You see these pillars? They only go one way, and you can weave through them with Luigi's thunder backhand. But you can't weave back the other way. There is no other path. Once you make it past this, you cannot return to Castletown until you finish more stuff in this area. And there's something coming up that you want to have health for. So, say you have no healing items and you're at 1 health. Going past this point is suicide, okay? I'm making a big deal out of this because I did this and then I didn't have enough health or skill to get through the rest of this, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't not go without losing some health, and I had to reset. Call me a bad player, maybe, the fact that I couldn't deal with that, but I just could not. Like, I could have maybe, like, actually, like, done it if I gave myself enough time and tried harder, but no, I was not doing that. Anyway, so yeah. And these you can actually go back the other way through, but the other ones you can't, so, you know. Ah, man. There you go. So, yeah, again, once you're at this point, you can't go back, and there's a lot of Troopees. Don't want to fight you. Like, why did they design these enemies to just get a free heal on any enemy in the battlefield and also revive any enemy at the battlefield for free? They just take a turn and then they just do that, and there's no way to prevent it. I don't understand why they designed these enemies like this. What's the point of giving a Beanbean Koopa the ability to just freaking be a necromancer? I don't understand. That's the one probably my biggest complaint about this game, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's my least favorite thing in the game, the Troopees. Troopees in general, but elite ones especially. And also the fact that they're put in an area where you get this new ability, and then they take 1 damage from it no matter what. It's ridiculous. And Luigi gets a level up. Huzzah! HP's looking nice. BP's looking alright. Power's looking nice. What was I trying to boost before? Defense looks like the one that I did recently. I think he could still use some more speed. Man, so close to getting some 5s. Okay, I kind of want that bean. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey, those guys were just kind of they were just hanging out and talking, and we just interrupted their conversation. For that, we must die. Okay, this thing, I forget if we saw this before, but basically, you want to I screwed it up. You want to spin into that platform to move it, and then you high jump onto it to get on it. But be careful, careful where you move it to, because you may have to respawn it. Actually, I didn't have to move to get up here, or I do have to move to get it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, gotta reset it again. Yeah, pretty much once you move it anywhere, you kind of have to reset it because of how it's placed. Because if you move it and there's no walls there and it just drifts off into the ocean, it drifts off into the ocean. You can't do that. Can I actually just get there from here? Ah, okay. We just do that. Oh well. And Mario gets a level up. Nice. Let's see. What are we gonna give to you? HP looks nice. BP looks okay. POW looks nice. Defense looks nice. Everything looks pretty nice. I guess we'll just go for more power. Why not? 2. Fine. Anyway, ooh. No, okay, that battle didn't reset it. I thought maybe it would have. Okay. Let's go over here. So now we want to spin it over there. Jump. Okay. Jump on there, and there we go. And we got one of these. Give me a second. What was that, 29? Yeah. And we have reached a little hub type area. We got 2 different ways to go. Well, I don't really know if I want to progress much forward. There's 2 different ways to go. You gotta go both ways eventually. We have this little rock here, and a save album over there. So yeah, there's more stuff to come, but so, to restate, don't get this far if you feel like you may need items, because there is a certain thing coming up that you might need health for, you might need some items for. And yeah, I think it was kind of bad design to make it so that you can't leave once you enter. I mean, it's a nice kind of difficulty, I guess, like, but it's not really something you think about when you see that section and then you just go through it. You don't think about the fact of, oh wait, I can't go back now because the pillars will only be moving in one direction, you know? It feels kind of cheap, the fact that it's not really obvious at first and they don't really, you know, mention it or anything. I mean, they put a save album, which actually, yeah, you should take definitely before you go through that area. I don't know why I said not to. I think I did. Did I say not to? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So, but other than that, now we have 2 different ways to go, and I think I'll save that for the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.